So I'm thinking of starting a vlog. There's a lad walking through the woods and he meets this beautiful ethereal fairy lady and he falls in love with her at first sight. And I'm thinking, as I'm taking a piss up against a tree, oh, what if I meet her now? Tree teas. Tea time. I watched a lot of mental health videos and I can attest that not all of them are good. I tried a sensory deprivation tank. Fucking insane if you feel the need to humanize members of your organization so much. You shouldn't have to. So recently I gave animation a go. Well, rotoscoping, which is just tracing over frames of a video, but the results I came out with looked pretty cool. So if I had the ability to draw and the patience to animate for 4 hours. Ireland still has blasphemy laws. Yeah, so I'll be pulling full nights that, getting a boosted board, drones, spend all my money on drones. Oh, I know a boy whose dad has a drone, I can borrow that. Hey, you own a not shit camera. Hey, do you want to come take some not shit photos? So if I make a viewer feel anything, even disappointment, that's a plus. Yeah, there seems to be a pattern. All the films I've teared up at have been underdog films based in the Winter Olympics. They've been Blades of Glory, which was today, Eddie the Eagle, and Cool Runnings, which is actually one of my favourite films of all time. Trying to have a healthy relationship with alcohol, with the pure Irish blood and no heritage seeming to go anywhere else. I feel like I have to be a little careful with it. Well, it could be Irish, 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 Dutch, Irish, Irish, Irish. I'm just in one of those moods where I feel like anything I say is gonna make me look like the most repulsive sort of asshole, even though that's not true. There's not an ounce of truth to that. Are we heading towards a jobless world where you might just be better off doing something in the arts and living your life on the bare minimum and just doing creative shit? I would very much like to be involved in the medical use of psychedelics because I think the law is leaning towards that and research is being done and they're finding that ecstasy is great for post-traumatic stress. Ketamine injected into someone over the space of an hour is good for medication-resistant depression. Psilocybin mushrooms are great for depression. Microdosing psilocybin mushrooms is great for quitting smoking. Maybe I'm not a creative. Maybe I'm not someone who should go into a creative field because I'm not a human production house of pumping out ideas. And I think if you want to go into a creative field, you have to be that. But I'm just wondering what else. Because I don't want to work in the service industry. I don't have the body type to do any sort of physical labour. And I'm just thinking, am I the result of an overpopulated world where not everybody has a use? And I'm not saying not being able to do his act today as a good thing. I don't like the way new internet culture is affecting stand-up. Older comedians name their specials Straight White Male 60 are triggered. And the thing is, they're never bad specials, it's just how they're titled, how they're marketed. I'm the dropout in an equivalent to a outreach. So until I'm in college, I'm gonna keep quiet about saying the system is fucked. The system is fucked. I still need to succeed in it to denounce it. So I can sort of put myself in the mindset and try to figure out what reasoning these men apply. But I just don't know what they were attacking today. Press send and then press home button straight away in the same motion. I'm like, okay, it's sent, it's sent. All right, chuck the phone away. Oh, shit, she got back. This didn't make sense. Great bit, Fionn. Great bit about fidget spinners. Pointing out that there's a bit of opposition towards fidget spinners and that you just don't get the opposition towards fidget spinners and contorted your face about people contorting their face, and it was great. And I have a lot of days like that where I can attach no value to it whatsoever, and I'm often confronted with the fact that time is finite, and that's terrifying. I've never been to Scotland, I don't know why Scotland came into my mind. One ultimate thing that I need to do before I do any of that is self-discipline. I need to do things despite it not feeling right, despite not getting instant dopamine spikes. But I have this vision of doing a tour around Ireland with a bunch of new Irish YouTube celebrities, make a web series out of it. Now that's completely airy-fairy, fantastical, but that's just a vision that's come to my mind after reading self-help books. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna keep doing it. I like this process of self-preservation, and yeah, I think by doing this, it's helped me figure out quite a bit